afternoon, students! Or good afternoon to you, and only you, because, yes, we're still in lockdown. It's almost the end, so maybe that we'll see each other again. We don't know yet. Surprise. Today, I have a question for you guys. First, have you missed my videos? I hope you have, because I have a new one today. And my second question is, have you ever been to America? If you have never been to America, I have good news for you. If you have already been to America, I have good news for you too. Yes, because today I'm going to take you guys to America for a little bit cheaper than a plane ticket. You just need to go to your supermarket and you'll feel like you're in America in about an hour. Trust me. So what are we going to be making today to make you feel as if you were in America when you're actually stuck in France? We're going to be making brownies. Yes, American brownies. I love brownies. I hope you do too. If you don't like brownies, you don't have to put the walnuts inside. Then you'll get a very good chocolate cake, which is still really nice. And you can make it for your family or for your friends. In order to bake my delicious American brownies, you will need 60 grams of flour, as well as 150 grams of sugar and a little pack of vanilla sugar, as well as a pinch of salt. Do not forget the pinch of salt, it's very important. You will also need 3 eggs in a bowl. And in this pan is going to go on the kitchen stove. In this pan, I have already put 150 grams of butter and 200 grams of dark chocolate. To finish the ingredients, you will need walnuts. As you can see, I have kept entire whole walnuts so that you can see what they look like. They look like a little brain, which is quite disgusting, but little brains, and you don't want to keep them like this. You need to chop the walnuts with a big knife. So this is dangerous. Please, guys, ask an adult to help you. If you have already chopped walnuts, or if you have never chopped walnuts, I don't care. You need an adult, okay? So please ask for help. It's very important that you chop the walnuts. If you don't chop the walnuts, the knife is going to bump into the walnuts and you will not be able to cut, okay, your brownies. At the end, you're going to need a dish like this, you know, kind of like a square or a rectangle. Try not to make it in a round pan, all right? Try to take a rectangle or a square, but you're going to cut it into squares, okay? So if you cut your brownies and that there is an entire walnut, it will not work. So please ask an adult to help you to chop these. All right, that's it for the ingredients. Let's go. Before anything, you need to preheat your oven at 180 degrees so that it can heat up while you're cooking. Now we're going to try to heat on a very low fire. So this is, you need the help of an adult for this one, right? So try to put it as low as you can, and the butter and the chocolate on the stove. Have you ever tried to know if your eggs were fresh or not? Well, if you have never tried, I'm going to show you a trick. You need a big glass full of water and your eggs. You take your egg and you put it in the glass. If it goes down in the glass, it means you can eat the egg. If it's up, it means that the egg has to be thrown away. But as you can see, I can use my egg, so it's a good news. It's good news. Because I know that my eggs are good, I'm going to put them in this bowl and mix them together with my whisk while the chocolate and the butter are melting together on the stove. Have you ever dropped a little bit of an eggshell in your eggs? If yes, it's not a problem. I have a solution. You need to keep the actual shell of the egg, and you can get the eggshell thanks to this. Look! Ta-da! My 3 eggs are whisked together, so let's have a look at the chocolate and butter. My chocolate and butter are well melted, as you can see, so I'm going to turn off the fire and I'm going to add in my sugar in 3 different times. So put your sugar, mix it inside like this, and you add your sugar again, mix, and so on. I have finished mixing everything and I just put the salt inside, so I'm going to mix again. Okay, everything is perfectly mixed. I have poured the chocolate, butter, sugar and salt in the bowl. Now I'm going to add the vanilla sugar and mix! Okay, and I'm going to add the eggs and as you can guess, I'm going to mix everything. Now that the eggs have been incorporated into the dough, this is what you should get. You see the consistency? Right? This looks really good. And now I'm going to add the flour into 3 different steps. Okay, exactly as I did with the sugar. You need to pour it in 3 times, okay? Not everything at all at once. One last thing is missing. Yes, you guessed right. Walnuts. Let's pour them in and mix everything very gently, okay? So try to be nice with the walnuts. Okay. Here in my dish, I have put some butter and a little bit of flour so that when I cook my brownies, I can take my little squares very easily out of the dish. Okay? It's important that you do that. And I'm pouring all the brownie batter in the mold, in the dish. Sorry, it's not a mold, it's a dish. You can see all the walnuts. It looks really good. And then, you know, just try to put it everywhere. And we can put it in the oven for about 15 minutes at 180 degrees. So I'm going for 15 minutes, but I will check after 15 minutes what it looks like. And maybe that I will put it in for a couple more minutes, okay? It really depends on your oven. So 16 minutes and we'll see what happens. What? Tell me that you have never done this before. It's impossible. You cannot not eat what was in the chocolate cake pan or brownies pan when it's cooking. It's impossible to not eat it. I'm helping my dishwasher right here, okay, by pre-cleaning the pan. And the brownies are cooking, so I have time to help the dishwasher. So I'm going to keep helping him. Oh, and I say him when I talk about my dishwasher. It's on purpose, okay? Normally, you should say it when you talk about an object. You know that, students, I told you already. But here, I'm saying him because he's a part of my family. It's not just an object. He is helping me every day. So he doesn't have a name yet. If you want to give me an idea of a name, feel free. But so for me, it's a person, so it's him, yes. So I'm still helping him right now. I think it's nice of me to help the dishwasher. I'm sure you're doing the same.